fixes things. Prayer fixes things. When you are down and out, in your distress, He sure can bless. My God will make it right.
Shall we pray together? Creator God and King, we thank you for this august occasion as we celebrate the installation of new officers for the United Negro College Fund's Pre-Alumni Council and National Alumni Council. We pray for every officer that they would far exceed what is expected of them as we collectively advance the work of collegiate education through financial support, through the work of every arm and function of these amazing auxiliaries to the United Negro College Fund. We pray now for this ceremony tonight. We pray for your presence, for your peace, and for your power. We pray this as we do at Shaw University. Pro Christo et Humanitate. We pray this for Christ and humanity. And we all say together, amen. And
Prayer surely fixes things.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. I am Anthony Brown. I am the president of the National Alumni Council for UNCF. I am a proud graduate of Bethune-Cookman University located in Daytona Beach, Florida. It is a pleasure to be here and to be a part of this program today as we celebrate our beloved organization, UNCF, and the National Alumni Council, National Pre-Alumni Council, and all of the historically Black colleges and universities that we represent and we're connected to by some form or fashion. Now, many of you all probably see me on Facebook or social media, and I, part of the HBCU Alumni United community. Hey, how you doing if you're watching? And to all of our other Facebook or YouTube watchers, thank you so very much for joining us today. Hopefully you are going to hit that like button. You're going to hit that share button. And to all of our replayers who are going to watch this a little bit later, we thank you for joining in as well. So we want to just go and get started with our program. I am so excited to be here and to be a part of this virtual space to celebrate with our students today. And we'll come back and we'll talk a little bit more about what we're going to do with our alumni a little bit later. But now, without any further ado, I'm going to bring to the screen right now Dana Kent. Dana is, well, I'm not going to steal her thunder. I'm just going to bring her onto the stage right now. Please welcome Dana Kent to the program. Good evening, Dana.
Hi. Hi, everybody. Doing well. How are you?
I am doing absolutely amazing. So glad you could be here in the virtual space as we celebrate our young people and our students today. We're doing some great things. I know you are here to talk about what the occasion is, why we're here, so people can understand what are we watching today. So I'm going to get out the way and let you do your thing.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Good evening. As Anthony introduced me earlier, my name is Dana Lorraine Kent. I am the Vice President for Membership for the United Negro College Fund's National Alumni Council. Tonight is very, very special as we will install our new officers for the National Pre-Alumni Council. And we are just so excited about this opportunity. Every year, normally, against these unique times that we live in, we normally meet in February to identify our new leaders for the academic, school year, fiscal year of the NAC. This opportunity gives them the opportunity to network with their other peers at the other HBCU institutions and to have workshops to build them socially, to do activities physically, participate in a Miss UNCF pageant, and have elections. So we're very excited about their leadership, and we're very excited about this platform that allows them to grow, love, and learn how to give back to their HBCU. Without further ado, we'll continue on with the program.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Hold on. I was doing too many things at once. Dana, thank you for that. Now listen, Dana, were you part of Pre-Alumni Council when you were at Edward Waters?
Yes. Yep. But Edward Waters, we haven't yet been so blessed to be a part of the National Board for Pre-Alumni. Soon coming.
I know you said soon coming. But we do want to bring on one of our other colleagues who's on the NAC board, Larissa Anderson. Hey, Larissa, how you doing?
Hi, guys.
Now, Larissa, you were actually a past president. You have served in this role with Pre-Alumni Council.
Yes,
and ladies and gentlemen, Larissa is currently our Southeast Regional Director, because she works with Dana with membership. So certainly to our viewers, real quick, let me do a quick shameless plug. I don't know if you all want to do it. Later, I'm going to let you all do the shameless plug for membership.
We'll do the shameless plug later.
Oh, okay. All right, so Larissa, tell us, what is Pre-Alumni Council? If anyone's watching, they know what this is.
The National Pre-Alumni Council is the executive board for the students. They are divided within the regions. We have a Eastern Regional Rep, a Southwest Regional Rep, and an Eastern Regional Rep. Basically, they engage with the PACs throughout the academic year. We impose different initiatives. There's a health initiative that we do every year. There are fundraisers. The Queen has her initiative for all the queens, and just to help all the PACs collab throughout the year. During this virtual space, we really adapted to doing more things. We've done more things on social media. We did a social media drive this year. Our activities are really adapting to the changes, but we look forward to the new NPAC members, and I hope they're ready for this amazing journey, because it's really about a bond and bonding with all the other students within the region.
So you mean to tell me that every member institution of the United Negro College Fund has a pre-alumni council on their campus?
Mm-hmm. Every member, all of the 37 institutions have their own council. We interact with the advisors on each campus and PAC presidents and treasurers on every campus. So we're engaged. And
those students are not only learning how to be active alumni of their own institution, but they're also learning how to be active philanthropists for UNCF at the same time.
At the same time, they learn about being a great alumni when they graduate, because they transition to the alumni space. So it's best that we have them start them out young. That way, when they do become alum, they know the ways of the UNCF, and it's more than giving back. It's about time.
And so once they have gone through and they've matriculated through their undergraduate institution of higher learning, then I'm going to bring Dana back on the screen. And that's when Dana's going to talk and say, once you graduate, then what happens, Dana?
Once you graduate, you transition over to the Inter-Alumni Council with the NAC, and you transition over to your National Alumni Associations, so that you all can bring all your innovative and new and fresh ideas, so that we can have exciting programs and sustain our institution fundraising. So we're very excited about these young leaders, because they learn early on in a very professional way how to run organizations that are the thriving support for all of our institutions at our HBCUs. So the NPAC is so important, because without them, we don't have a future. They are our future of our alumni associations. They are our future of our leadership with the NAC, and they are basically our beginning of everything. The young leaders are formed here at the PAC level that are running the NAC one day, like Anthony. So I'm very excited about these young leaders, because not only is it about relationships, they're able to help each other in their professions. Yeah. So many of these students come together and they're able to meet, and they know from their professional development that they're dependable in the work world once they graduate. So they're able to connect from miles and miles away and refer one another to jobs. So it's not just beneficial to fundraising into the institution, it's beneficial to their life plans and their life goals. And it's a lifelong relationship that's established. But it is not easy getting at this level, because they also, one thing that we did not talk about is these students have gotten in front of all of their peers across UNCF Nation to vie for votes for positions among students that they've never met before. And so what does that mean? They have to speak well in front of an audience. They have to convince their peers that they are the ones that can lead and represent them across the organization of even UNCF. And Miss UNCF, not only does she speak for our events, she speaks nationally for all the fundraising efforts and opens up programs. But this is not easy at all. Like myself tonight, I'm even a little nervous, but our students are always ready and they keep us going.
You were doing
and I'm so excited
job.
to be a part of this board.
You are doing an amazing job. So thank you, Dana, for sharing that, and to Larissa for you all providing those comments and giving us the occasion and the purpose and why we are here. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, any comments, if you want to give any shout outs, again, in the chat. If you're watching us on Facebook, you're watching us on YouTube, use the chat. Let us know that you're out there. Shout out your school. Shout out your school right now so we can be able to see who you are and what school you're representing today. Now, we also want to say real quick before we get up out of here, before we move on with the program, as we were saying about once we welcome those graduating students and when they enter the Inter-Alumni Council, we have one more thing. So to any of our graduating seniors from our 37 member institutions, we are still working towards Project Stay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Project Stay is a program we call Students Transforming to Alumni every year. This is a program where we are working with our graduating seniors to help prepare them that transition to be active alumni in their local alumni chapter, in their National Alumni Association, and what we call the Inter-Alumni Council. Now, to learn more about any of these programs and about our organization, about UNCF, and about the National Alumni Council, I'm going to drop the link in the chat in just a moment, but if you want to copy it right there, if you want to screenshot it, if you want to make a donation, any of that, I'm going to drop this link in the chat momentarily. In the meantime, listen, some of you all have been asking these questions about, well, if you don't know what the United Negro College Fund is, we've been around for now 77 years. Now, we just had our 75th anniversary for UNCF. A couple years ago, and now the National Alumni Council, we are now entering into our 75th anniversary. We want to go back real quick and just kind of show you a little bit about who UNCF is and what it's all about. So take a moment as we transition to the next portion of our program and we learn more about UNCF.
For 75 years, UNCF has been on a mission, advocating for access to higher education and to support HBCUs. Given their small average size and given that they've been historically under-resourced, the impact of these unique institutions is significantly greater than one would expect. Year after year, punching above their weight in competitive academic rings all around the nation, HBCUs have consistently produced educational, economic, and societal impact for their students and their communities.
Show the world that it's shining our greatness. Keep it real, never gon' fake this. Till we make it, till we make it. Taking off, flying high like a spaceship. Take control, take a shot, what you waiting for? Keep it real, never gon' fake this. Till we make it, till we make it. It'll take all we got, we gon' make it. Keep it real, never gon' fake this. Taking off, flying high like a spaceship. Take control, take a shot, what you waiting for? Keep it real, never gon' fake this. Till we make it, till we make it.
In 1944, UNCF was founded on one fundamental principle. Education is a basic American need, and we constantly work for equal opportunity. Dr. Patterson and Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune worked tirelessly to ensure all African Americans have equal access to a college education, the path to a well-paying job, and opportunity for advancement. Their success began with Dr. Patterson, who reached out to a longtime friend of Black education, John D. Rockefeller Jr. Rockefeller not only invested his money, but also his influence. He enlisted help from Robert Woodruff of Coca-Cola, Alfred P. Sloan of General Motors, Walter Hoving of Lord & Taylor, and Julius Rosenwald, a legendary investor in Black education in the South. At the same time, Dr. Bethune was busy using her connections with Franklin and Eleanor Roosevelt to gain their support for the fledgling organization. Over the years, with the support of hundreds of thousands of corporations, foundations, and families, UNCF has grown in solid progressive steps, courageously facing tough challenges and always punching above their weight.
Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I am the hope and the dream of the slave. And so I rise.
A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop.
A university education today must be more than a ticket to a well-paying job and a comfortable middle-class life. It must prepare graduates for local, national, and global citizenship with curricula that imbues values and encourages big ideas.
We are doing this because we believe that HBCUs remain an essential part of our higher education ecosystem, but undervalued assets. But with our renewed focus and support, they are poised to receive greater recognition and support and to assume a more valued national role.
Today, as we reflect on what UNCF and our 37 HBCUs have accomplished during our first 75 years, we are inspired to do even more during the next 75 years. We need you now more than ever to believe in the power of education and to stand with UNCF and our HBCUs to help us continue the important work of helping students realize their dream of a college education. Because a mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Welcome back, and thank you so much for UNCF for providing us that video today to kind of be able to share with our viewing audience to learn more about what the United Negro College Fund has been about for over 75 years. And because of that, the National Alumni Council is now into our 75th anniversary, where we are now believing the fact that we are stronger together when we are standing united. Speaking of standing united, let me give a shout out real quick to some folks. I see some Nazarene from Dillard University. I see Javon from Edward Waters College. I see Danielle from Bennett College. Just to name a few. I see Calvin Wall, Dr. Wall from Shaw University checking in. And so many. I see Adrian Guy. Hey, how are you? So I see some of our alumni, some of our family, some of our friends from across the country are joining us today. Now, listen, thank you so very much again. Don't forget to hit that like, hit that share. Listen, we are now excited to bring on members of our incoming board of the National Pre-Alumni Council. I'm going to give each one of them the spotlight so they can be able to introduce themselves, and they're going to tell us just a little bit of who they are, their major, their hometown, things of that nature, and then kind of just their role, what position they're holding, and then we're going to talk a little bit more to kind of see who they are. So I'm going to just bring them all onto the screen right now. And again, ladies and gentlemen, right, you all are you're there. You can clap, you can put some applause in the chat, and so we can be able to celebrate them all while they are here. And hopefully we'll even have Miss National UNCF join us momentarily as well. So with that, as I bring each student into the spotlight, they will go ahead and activate their microphone, and they'll be able to share a little bit about who they are, and you get to learn a little bit more of who are our new 2021-22 officers for the National Pre-Alumni Council. Let's start with Zannie.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you all are doing well. My name is Zannie Montgomery, and I am a psychology and English major at Tougaloo College. I proudly sit before you all as your 2021-2022 business manager for the National Pre-Alumni Council. I'm from Pascagoula, Mississippi, and the Pre-Alumni Council is an organization that is dear to my heart. I've been in the Pre-Alumni Council since I came in as a freshman at Tougaloo College. I started off as Mr. UNCF my freshman year, then became the business manager my sophomore year, and served as the vice president this year. And I'm super ecstatic going into my senior year as the business manager for an organization that has been so great to me and has really enhanced me as a leader. And so, thank you.
No problem, sir. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Next up, we're going to go to our incoming secretary.
Hi, I am Paulina Weber, hailing from Little Rock, Arkansas. I am a sophomore English major in the pre-law program at the illustrious Dillard University in New Orleans, Louisiana. I am involved in many campus organizations, but Pre-Alumni Council has to be one of my favorites. And I'm excited to take on the role as the 2021-22 National Pre-Alumni Secretary. I hope to aid students as we transition into this new normal and bring the spirit back to PAC.
Awesome. Thank you so very much. Next up, we have Madam Vice President Tar.
Greetings and salutations to all. My name is Tarhanysia Thomas. I am a criminal justice major here at Lane College from Columbus, Georgia. I am just super proud and ecstatic to now hold this position as the 2021-2022 NPAC Vice President. I just want to say congratulations to everyone, and let's just start well and finish strong.
And last on the list is our new incoming president. Hey, how you doing?
Hello, everyone. My name is Christina Gutierrez. I'm a junior international studies major from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I currently attend Spelman College in Atlanta, Georgia. This is my third term serving on the National Pre-Alumni Council Board. Formerly have served as Miss UNCF Spelman. I'm currently the president of Spelman Pre-Alumni Council, and on the NPAC, I served as secretary and central region director. And this year, I will serve as president for the 2021-2022 academic year. And in this role, I plan to execute a regional conference in each region, a vice president service initiative, and an in-person conference, hopefully in 2022. And I also plan to continue to build on the community in each region as we rebuild after these challenging times.
Awesome. I'm just trying to get some of these comments in. All the comments are coming in from all over the place. I'm seeing folks from Connecticut and New York and Los Angeles. They're coming in from everywhere. Listen, if you all have any comments or questions or things you want to share with them, please make sure you put them in the comments. Now, again, we have been sharing and dropping in the link in the chat information about, if you want to learn more about Pre-Alumni Council, about the National Alumni Council, about any of our inter-alumni councils, or any of our national alumni associations. Yes, even our National Alumni Association. We invite you to go visit our website. We just dropped the link in the chat, so you can be able to go. It's a link tree that kind of links you to all of our social media for both pre-alumni and for the National Alumni Council. If you want to make a donation and support NAC as we raise money for UNCF, you can also do a drop down. So that way, as you're giving money, if you want to make a donation to UNCF right in the list, we are not going to come on here and talk about UNCF and not ask for a donation. So if you want to make a donation tonight, I'm not going to hold you. You are more than welcome. There's a link on the link tree, and then on the drop down, then you can choose that you want your donation to be credited towards Chicago IAC or to the Bennett Pre-Alumni Council, or if you want to give it to the Northern Ohio IAC, if you want to give it to the Los Angeles IAC, you want to give it to the Tuskegee Pre-Alumni Council. So you just got to put those comments in the description as you're making that donation, and we'll make sure that the donation is going to UNCF on behalf of whatever organization that you are supporting. Again, I see a lot more congratulations. Also want to give a shout out to Dr. Walter Kimbrough, who's one of our HBCU UNCF presidents from Dillard University, who just made a comment a few moments ago. So glad that he was able to join us. Listen, to learn more about UNCF and why we need your support, the support is always there, and we don't want you to forget that. And we're going to tell you why right now.
For more than 75 years, UNCF, the United Negro College Fund, has worked to combat deep-rooted obstacles to higher educational access, achievement, and career success, annually providing financial and educational support to our 37-member historically Black colleges and universities, and more than 60,000 students attending over 1,100 institutions across the United States. Your support as a workplace campaign donor is critical to our efforts. Employee donations like yours are the second largest source of unrestricted dollars for our students, allowing us to provide funds for tuition, room and board, books, and unexpected emergencies like the current COVID-19 pandemic.
Thank you, UNCF.
Thank you, UNCF.
Thank you so much to UNCF for all of the opportunities that you guys have brought into my life.
I'm now able to apply knowledge to innovation, economics, and entrepreneurship.
I'm so happy that I went to an HBCU and got connected with you all, because it really has progressed me as a person.
So, whether you decide to help by giving once or often, know that your support truly makes a difference. Talented, deserving students come from all walks of life. One of life's great equalizers is that at some point, we all need help. And given what we're all facing right now, one of these promising students may just be the next doctor, nurse, teacher, or technologist who changes your life tomorrow. Please give what you can. UNCF, our HBCUs, and our students appreciate you and your donation, no matter how big or small. Thanks, and always remember that a mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Welcome back. Again, hello, Marcus Bullock from Chicago. Phyllis Ball from New York. So glad that some of you all are here to join with us. Again, don't forget to hit that like button. hit that share button. You're more than welcome. If you know, and to all of our replayers, again, thank you so very much. You still can make that donation. That link is in the description. So don't think I'm not going to continue to ask for a donation. That's just what we do. Hey. All right. Now, listen, for his final opportunity to speak as the president of this prestigious organization. I had a chance to meet this young man several years ago. He's a student, actually a graduating senior from Philander Smith College. He's also my fraternity brother of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. He's a native of Chicago. Listen, this man, he can sing his own song. He can pray his own prayer. So let me get out of his way. And y'all welcome the good brother all the way from Chicago right now. Y'all give it up for Christopher Rucker II. What's going on, sir?
How you feeling, Ant?
Listen, if I had your hand, I'd get mine back.
Man, brother, look, I'm trying to be like you when I grow up.
Listen, I need you. I know we got a quick video to talk, you know, from a few of your board members, but I would love for you to be able just to share a few words to our viewing audience, to all of our alumni and our pre-alumni members who may be watching, our supporters. Just to share. I know this has been very different for us, for you and I, to have to navigate in this space when we first were elected in February of 2020. And so we've been making we had to navigate some different waters in this world. And so I want to say kudos to you. Thank you for being there, being right there beside me. You were there whenever I need somebody to talk to. You know, I believe in giving somebody the flowers while they yet live. So thank you, brother, for everything. And don't think that you cannot call on me and count on me for anything. Recommendation, encouragement, support, whatever. I'm going to get out the way and let you go on and say a few words.
Okay. Well, good evening, NAC, NPAC, and the pristine institutions that we represent. Again, I am Christopher Rucker II, NPAC president for about 5 more minutes. Here to pass the torch on to the new administration and give an overview of what we have done over the 2020-2021 term. Over the past year, we have been impacted heavily by a deadly pandemic, distasteful police brutality, the stress of school, loss of family and friends, and having uncovered the rock that has shown us that racism and segregation is still alive and strong today. However, throughout all of these hardships, still remain. We still have become graduates of 2020 and future graduates of 2021, myself included. We still stand erect, taking the book of fate with our heads held high. We still are on the road to success and collecting every blessing that is promised to us, and that is what my administration's theme, Mamba Mentality, was all about. To continue to push ourselves past our limits, no matter what hardship was presented or how tired we were, was the purpose of Mamba Mentality. And to that, I say we have done an excellent job. Through our term, we have been able to accomplish the following. Project Vacate, with a plan which helped college students vacate campus due to COVID-19 health concerns at the beginning of the pandemic. NPAC Social Media Week, an initiative with the purpose of uplifting the school spirit of students during COVID-19. Hashtag Strong Culture, Bad Reality, a student-led movement to protest police brutality in America after the incident of George Floyd and many others who have become victims of police brutality. Project What Is, a financial literacy week used to educate the youth about financial tools and knowledge they need to know while emphasizing the importance of entrepreneurship. We have done voter registrations for education, census education, and census registrations. More accomplishments that we've done have been advocating for our PACs to ensure that no dues were collected until next fall and that all NPACs were active for fall 2020-2021 school year, among many other initiatives. Through our work, we've been able to do so much for our student body. And although my term is over, I now pass the torch on to the new NPAC administration so that they may build behind and create more positive change for the student body. It was by far the highest honor to serve, and I thank each and every person who voted for me, supported me, and helped to sharpen my leadership skills this term. I am grateful for you all and still extend a helping hand for anyone that needs it. Lastly, shout out Philander Smith College for encouraging me and sharpening the skills that I needed to hold this position. Once again, thank you all, God bless you, and see Rucker signing off.
My mic was off. Matter of fact, let me do it like this. Yeah, I'm just going to give you a call. You deserve it, man. To you and to your team, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You all have done a yeoman's job even in the midst of this pandemic. And for that, we do have a few videos from a few other of your board members. So we want to take some time to also acknowledge some of them who want to give some acknowledgments and some shout outs. And so let's go and see some of your other board members as they give their farewell remarks.
Definitely.
Greetings, UNCF NPAC. As the former editor of the Torch, this past year has been very interesting, to say the least. To be able to try to balance everything going on, emotional, physically, mentally. If I said it was easy, I'll be lying. For the new editor of the Torch, you have a great opportunity to be able to help lead the NPAC as the pandemic into a new light. You have an excellent president in Christina who's willing to help lead you guys to a new prosper. So for you, I say work with her, listen to her inputs, but also put your own creative spin on it. I think you guys will make an excellent team, and remember, you are in service to others at the end of the day. I appreciate your service, and I wish you the best of luck.
Hey everyone, my name is Christina. I currently serve as the 2020 to 2021 NPAC Central Regional Director. I wanted to come on here and say congratulations to our new Central Regional Director. I am so excited to see what you achieve in this position, and there's so much to learn, and there are so many people who will support you and stand behind you, so don't forget about that. And also, connect with your region, get to know everybody, touch base with all of the schools, and, have a little bit of fun. Make things interesting for your region. I also wanted to say thank you to the past board, to the 2020 to 2021 board. It was amazing getting to know you all virtually, and I'm so excited to see where we all go in the future. And yeah, I'm so thankful, and congratulations.
I'm a junior early childhood education major at the illustrious Clark Atlanta University. And I'm trying to be your National Pre-Alumni Council Secretary, where I stand humbly on my platform, note taking, where I vow to be an effective communicator and a exceptional note taker using my outstanding organization skills. Thank you.
Why do you play with my heart? Why do you?
We have Alexis.
Greetings. I am Alexis Chandria Fuller. I graduated senior early childhood education major at the illustrious, of course, Clark Atlanta University from LaGrange, Georgia. And I humbly serve as the 2020-2021 UNCF National Pre-Alumni Council Secretary. As I reflect on my time in office, I pray that I exemplify exactly what I promised, to be an effective communicator, an exceptional note taker, and to use my outstanding organization skills. Thank you for allowing me to serve you to the best of my God-given abilities. As I pass my torch to Ms. Weber of Dillard University, I congratulate you on your new leadership role. I hope that this is an enhancement to your skills. Although this is not the torch passing experience that I envisioned, the love still only remains one phone call away. Congratulations. To the board, I couldn't imagine serving alongside anyone else. Our hard work, dedication, and many personalities is what made us such a great team. As we continue to go out through the world with our many different chapters in our lives, I hope that we continue to be game changers. I will miss and love each of you dearly. To our loving advisors, thank you for advising us to be the best that we can be, not only in our leadership roles, but in our daily and personal lives. Thank you for showing us what true leadership is and what it means to serve. Thank you. To the graduating class of 2021, we can almost say that we finally made it. If it's going back to grad school, diving directly into our career paths, or serving our country, I pray nothing but success into all of our future endeavors. As we become alumni status, please remember the responsibilities to our universities and colleges, to uphold them at all times, especially in a time of need, with our time and our finances. Congratulations to the class of 2021. We did it. Last is certainly not least, to my university, I hope that I have represented us well on a national level to show the world exactly what it means to find a way or make one. Thank you, Clark Atlanta. UNCF, it has been a pleasure. This is not a goodbye, but a simply see you later. But Let's is officially out.
My name is LaShawn Webb, and I am a graduating senior biology major from the historic institution, Tougaloo College. I've been a member of the Pre-Alumni Council since I began my matriculation at Tougaloo, and I have had the esteemed honor of serving on the National Pre-Alumni Council board for the past 2 years. I've been humbled to serve as your 2019-2020 NPAC parliamentarian and your 2020-2021 vice president. This past year has been filled with unprecedented events, and I am grateful to have my NPAC board to help push me through them. It was a shame we were not able to see your faces in person this year, but we are hopeful for a successful year in 2021. I wanted to thank the NPAC board for their service and continuing to get the job done in light of the circumstances. I also wanted to extend gratitude to our NPAC advisors for their tireless work during this past year as well. Last but certainly not least, I wanted to thank Ms. George Bridgman for affording me the opportunity to sit here before you now. In closing, my thoughts and prayers go out to each of our members' institutions, families, and loved ones affected by COVID-19. I wanted to thank you all again for choosing me to serve on the board, and I am hopeful you all will have a successful and prosperous 2021. Thank you.
Greetings, everyone. I am Christopher Rucker II, the NPAC president for the 2020-2021 school year, with my farewell address. This year has been absolutely amazing, even though it's been so devastating. To serve in the capacity of the NPAC president has been literally an honor. I'm glad that I was able to hold up your expectations, all the responsibilities for office, the mission and purpose of the NPAC, and I thank each and every PAC, although these are trying times, for still supporting us and being included within all our activities, events, and everything else that we've done this year, trying to make this a regular school year and an irregular year. I appreciate all of the NPAC advisors, UNCF, the NAC, and of course our student body. Without you, literally we couldn't do anything. I would like to do a special thanks to our board. It's been a lifelong connection with you all, and I'm just happy that I got the opportunity to serve you all for a third year in a row. And although I am leaving as the position of president, I will be serving on the next board as immediate past president. So I will be serving you guys for a full 4 years. Oh yeah. And last but not least, to the incoming president, which is Christina Gutierrez, what I would like to say to you is utilize the virtual platforms that we have. One thing that I didn't get to do that I would like for you to do is also bi-weekly or monthly meetings via Zoom, or like a Zoom check-in, IG live check-in or something with all of the PACs, just to, hear how life in COVID is going at their institution and what we can do to benefit them. So again, thank you. I am Christopher Rucker II. It has been a pleasure and an honor, and I am absolutely proud of every student for keeping that Mamba mentality. Thank you.
Wow, that was amazing. So kudos again to the outgoing board members. Wait, I'm missing somebody. Where's Tar? All right. So listen, I am not going to hold you all long. It is now time. And I also want to just give a shout out real quick to Alia Scott, who is our current reigning Miss National UNCF. To our viewing audience, and some of you all, typically we have a coronation every year, and our students typically will fundraise throughout the year. But because of the pandemic and the unusual circumstances this year, we made the courageous decision to retain our current Miss National UNCF, because she happens to be a junior, so she'll be a rising senior this year. So we were able to retain her to continue the crown. So congratulations again to Alia Scott and to Wiley College, where she is a student, for holding on to the title and the crown for another year. But I know that our students and our pre-alumni and our Miss UNCF and our 37 member schools will be out vying and raising money to see how they might one day also hold the title of Miss National UNCF one day. All right. Still got some other great comments coming in from all over. So thank you to everyone. Listen, I am not going to hold you any further. Let's go ahead on and do this. As a matter of fact, I'm going to sit like right in the middle of you all. I'm going to sit right here in the middle of you all. All right. I'm going to ask if you all would please make sure you have your mics on. So we're going to do it the best way we can, even in this virtual space, to let you all know. Look, it is now my honor, as it is a privilege and a pleasure, to install you as the newly elected National Pre-Alumni Council Board of Directors of the United Negro College Fund. Now, we don't take this lightly, not by any means, no stretch of the imagination. You all have been duly elected to fill the various offices of this organization. While this is a great honor, it is also an incredible responsibility. You must always be mindful that the success and the growth of any organization rests largely with its leadership. It is expected that you will familiarize yourselves with all the duties of your office, that you will perform these duties in a business-like manner and timely manner. Now, as the officers, you will be responsible for the day-to-day operations of the organization of the National Pre-Alumni Council. This you must do in order for NPAC to render its greatest possible service to the 37 member institutions that we support and serve. In addition, as officers, you will, yes, the four of you all elected, and then your appointed officers that you will identify at a later date, will certainly establish the goals for the year for the National Pre-Alumni Council. You will provide a forum in which matters of importance of the organization are to be addressed, and you will engage your membership to participate fully in the activities as established by you, the board. And I hope that you will also engage with your alumni, because your alumni want to come back and they want to support your pre-alumni. They want to, trust and believe. They're there. Utilize them. They want to support you. So now, I charge you individually and collectively, as I look around our Brady Bunch squares, to the high calling of your office. You have been elected to lead the organization for the next year. Now, I will administer the oath of office. I'm going to ask, as I take the pause, that you repeat after me, and that'll give you an opportunity to speak. I state your name.
I, Paulina,
do solemnly promise.
Do solemnly
promise
that I will serve to the best of my ability.
That I will serve to the best of my ability.
The National Pre-Alumni Council of UNCF.
The National Pre-Alumni Council of UNCF.
The growth and development of the NPAC.
The growth and development of the NPAC
depends largely upon my actions.
Depends largely on my actions.
And I will perform
and I will perform
all the duties of the office elected
all the
duties of the office elected
with all of the duties
with all of the duties
that entails
that entails
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the president of the National Alumni Council, I now declare you the elected officers of the National Pre-Alumni Council, and you now are duly installed. May this next year be filled with much success and goal attainment with the cooperation of the more than 60,000 students and nearly 500,000 graduates that we represent. So again, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat, I need to see some congratulations. I need to see the cheers. You all can shout amongst yourselves. Welcome to the board, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, come on, show them some love. Show them all some love. Now, I do want to say I have one special guest to our viewing audience. I'm going to bring him onto the screen right now, and I'm going to actually give him the spotlight. Ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman right here, he is Apollos Baker. Apollos is a graduate of Florida Memorial University. He served this organization as a two-time president of the National Pre-Alumni Council. So he's going to give these young people a special charge because he's lived in this life. He's walked this path. He's walked this path. Apollos, welcome. And welcome back, man. Welcome back. Uh-oh. Apollos, turn your microphone on.
Thank you, President Brown. It's a privilege to be back home at UNCF, NAC, NPAC. I am thrilled to be able to speak to you all. I want to say this to you as you go forward on this journey. Enjoy the journey. It was a privilege to serve at NPAC. It was a privilege to learn and carry the bag of the late, great William McGill. It was a privilege to work with President Brown when he was on the NAC. It is a privilege to be amongst your peers and work with them. Those folks who are on the board with me are still my friends. We still talk, we still work together, and we still enjoy each other's company. My NPAC secretary, we went together and worked in Miami, Florida on election because we were both doing union work. Those opportunities that you share with each other in these trenches are important. So I'm asking you to remember to enjoy the journey. I also want to remind you that failure is okay at this level. Failure is fine. You should fail together to get up together, to grow together. Me and my board, we did that. We enjoyed each other. I thank my brother, Dr. Walter Tillman, who's now at LSU, who's doing so many wonderful things because he was my vice president and he encouraged me and stood behind me. I thank my Eastern Regional Director, Ms. Tennille Francis, who is now an accountant and does so many wonderful things. I thank my Miss UNCFs, that was Dr. Sarah, she's married now, I don't want to give her mess it up, and then also the Kelly. It is important that I also want to thank, as I see, checking in my parliamentarian, Mr. Reverend Charles Fisher. He helped keep me in line and showed me how to make sure our meetings would run. We were a true family, and that journey, as you can see, still continues as you see the folks check in. I see that also a person who checked in was Miss Ty, who was over at Jarvis Christian, and she was a member in church. So the journey is important. The fellowship is important. So just remember to have fun and enjoy it. Enjoy it all. But also remember you set the example. And William McGill taught us that. And the one thing he taught us that to be early was to be on time. To be on time was to be late. And to be late was to be asked out of the room. Mr. McGill taught us that. Mr. McGill made sure we understood the importance of being prompt and being prepared for that. Henry Goodgame at Morehouse College served as our advisor. He made sure that we understood that our reports needed to be pristine and in order. so that we set the tone for the rest of the organization and rest of the member colleges. These things are important as you go forward as a leader. And I want you to understand that these are the things that will help you become a better alumnus, a better alumni. These are things that help you become a better professional. The tools that I learned at NPAC help guide me today as a chief of staff. So as you move forward, you are the torchbearer. You will carry our torch forward. You will continue to move us because I see nothing but talent. I see nothing but the dreams and the hope of our ancestors. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of what you will become. I'm proud of what you will do as NPAC officers. And remember this, everything is about relationships. Relationships are all there is. Everything in this universe only exists because it is in relationship to everything else. Nothing exists in isolation. Please don't pretend to go it alone. Please don't. That is in my email that I use. It is a quote by Margaret Wheatley. So I want to make sure that you are encouraged today. I want to make sure that you continue to be a part of it and never forget your number one goal, graduate. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Baker. I appreciate that so very much. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost done. This has been a rewarding, phenomenal. This has been a unique experience, something a first for NAC and NPAC to do something like this virtually and live. OMG. So I want to, before I forget, I want to thank Dr. Lamont Johnson, who's our NAC chaplain, who provided us with our invocation. Though, and our other advisors, we saw Larissa Anderson earlier. I also want to give an acknowledgement and shout out to Loretta Moore and to Michael Cleveland, who are also part of our NPAC advising team, who are watching. If they had some other meetings, but they are watching and they're here. We're not done yet. We're going to hear from our newly elected president of the National Pre-Alumni Council. I got to take a quick pause. Just got to make a quick transition, and we'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Still, give a donation, join an IAC, sign up for Project Stay if you're a graduating senior. Go and find out more information about your NAA. I'm going to drop the link in the chat in a moment, but we'll be right back right after this.
STEM is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
Are you interested in attending an historically black college or university? Hello, my name is Robert Mason. I'm president and founder of the Common Black College application. Our application allows students to apply to over 50 historically black colleges and universities at the same time for only $20. HBCU graduates have been some of the most renowned individuals in their respective fields since the late 1800s. In addition to that, our faculty and staff are truly committed to your success, and they have a vested interest in seeing that you do well. That, coupled with the academic rigor and the fact that you will establish lifelong relationships, are just some of the many benefits of your attending an historically black college or university. So if you're interested in completing the Common Black College app, visit our website at commonblackcollegeapp.com to apply now. Thank you, and get educated.
Welcome back. Listen, for more information, because many of our alumni, you engage with students who are looking to want to support. They want to attend an HBCU. Again, that one application goes to 60 HBCUs. Many of our UNCF member institutions are on that application. Alumni, I challenge you, pay it forward. It's $20. There's a link in the chat. You can pay for a student right now. Let's take the barrier of college access away from a student. Let's pay it forward. There's a link right in the chat. You can go ahead and pay the $20 for a student and give them the promo code and you can help a student along their way. Let's avoid the barriers of college access because they can't afford an application. And there's something else special about that because we're going to talk about that in a few moments. Now, I'm not going to hold you. Madam President.
Hi. I'm so honored to serve you all in this position of the National Pre-Alumni Council President. I'm thrilled for what this year will bring to the students, alumni, and supporters of UNCF. The National Pre-Alumni Council has a rich history of bringing together current students and alumni. I first want to thank the past NPAC boards and the past NPAC presidents for their guidance and amazing work that has kept the NPAC network so strong, and the amazing NPAC advisors that have advised me for the past 2 years, Ms. Larissa Anderson, Mr. Michael Cleveland, and Ms. Loretta Moore. I'd also like to give a special thank you to my amazing, supportive Spelman sisters and Spelman Pre-Alumni Council, and my advisors, Mrs. Danielle Moore, Mrs. Allison Dorsey, and Mrs. Kanique Freeman, along with all of the amazing Spelman Pre-Alumni Council board members. I look forward to engaging with all alumni across all of the UNCF institutions and rebuilding after these challenging times. To my board members, our next step as a board is to select and welcome the new appointed positions for the NPAC board for 2021 to 2022. So everyone be on the lookout for that soon. I'm so excited for this upcoming academic year and what we will accomplish. And again, I'm so honored and so thrilled to serve the National Pre-Alumni Council, and I look forward to growing together.
Awesome. Thank you. And again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring the entire NPAC board back on the screen one more time so you all can just give them some more cheers, some more screams, some more holler. Let's just bring them all back on one more time. I just want to just see them all. I'm also even going to include the immediate past president, yes, because he's still a part of this administration. Let me do it like this and like this. Welcome, everybody. Listen, y'all ready to get to work?
Yes.
Again, congratulations to all of you all. I am looking forward to seeing all of the great work that this administration is going to do. Matter of fact, Christina, look at the Spelman Pre-Alumni. They already given them. Look, they ready. So again, congratulations to all of you all and to all of my graduating seniors who are watching us. Congratulations to you. Again, don't forget to drop that link. Don't forget to fill out the project stay, all that kind of good stuff. I am going to bring back Larissa Anderson, one of your advisors. Hey, Larissa. Welcome back.
Yeah.
As one of the advisors, anything you want to say in closing as we get ready to get up out of here?
The advisory team is really excited. We want to say congratulations to all our elected positions. I hope you guys are ready to start working so we can fill these appointed positions. Christina, we trust you enough. You've been down this road enough. So we'll be here to help you as much as possible. Ms. Moore and Michael couldn't be here tonight, but we are all so proud of you all. Congratulations. Get ready to work. I'm be texting y'all, we can hit the ground running while we can, okay?
Listen, and I want to say again, on behalf of the National Alumni Council and the National Pre-Alumni Council, we appreciate all of you all for watching, for sharing, for liking, for posting, for reposting, for resharing, for making all your comments. Who's gonna share this in your newsletters? You're gonna send it. You're gonna broadcast this out tomorrow to let all of your alumni and your pre-alumni know what's going on. Whatever you do, thank you. This has been an amazing journey. Thank you, Mr. Baker, and everyone else who had anything to do with this event. This won't be the last one. Let me do a few announcements before we get up out of here. First, I want to share with you all there is something special coming up along the way. We were able to communicate and network. Some of you all, again, social media. This is really to my pre-alumni too, especially my pre-alumni members who are marketing majors, any marketing and communication majors, students, and to any young alums or any alums for that matter. Facebook has a new program. Well, I'm not going to talk about it. Let's be about it. Let me show you this video. This is a great program that you all can take advantage of, and it's free.
Shout out to the innovators, the makers, the doers, the hustlers looking to grow their business, skills, and career. Facebook Elevate is a program and community that provides free digital marketing courses, potential job opportunities, and one-on-one coaching from Facebook experts. Build your online presence, kickstart your career, or become a creator, because your kinds of dreams transform blocks, cities, the world. Click to learn more. Facebook Elevate, on the rise, together.
Listen, so Facebook Elevate is a community and learning platform with a mission to increase economic success for minority businesses, nonprofits, marketers, community leaders, students, and job seekers by providing a free marketing, education, mentorship, and support program. They are now providing 100,000 vouchers for free. 100,000 vouchers for 100,000 vouchers for free. For those who are interested in being certified digital marketing professionals. There's a link in the chat. Did I put the link in the chat? Please tell me I put the link. Yeah. You can learn more information. The link is in the chat. Again, sign up for this free program being offered by Facebook. It's a couple $100, but they're going to offer it to us, alumni and pre-alumni, for free. Take advantage of that, y'all. And especially to my alumni chapter, because we got to learn how to live in this digital marketing space. So this is a great space to find your young alumni to get them involved in your alumni chapters. One other announcement we want to share with you all coming up is HBCU Bound Day. Yes, HBCU Bound Day is coming. Last year we did it for the first time ever. We took over the social media world and we did hashtag HBCU Bound to celebrate students who want to go to any HBCU, public or private. So we want to do the same thing this year on Friday, May 7th. If you want to sign up and you want to be a part of our committee, you want to be part of the planning, you want to be part of the celebration, it doesn't matter if you went to a public or a private HBCU. Matter of fact, I see somebody on the line right now. This young man right here, his name is Maurice Jordan. Last year, he played a game. They did an HBCU trivia game with HBCU presidents. And last year, Edward Waters College president, Dr. Faison, won last year. So we're going to see if he's going to come back. Is he going to come back and try to do a repeat and win again? I don't know. We will see if he's able to repeat that. And then we had Instagram live parties. We had Zoom parties. We had knock-knock tours. We had all of our HBCUs and alumni chapters across the country doing something to celebrate students going to historically Black colleges and university. And we want to do the same thing this year on Friday, May 7th, 2021. We want to just take over the airwaves and all social media. Hashtag HBCU Bound. Sign up and join us on that planning committee, and we want you to be a part of it. I think there's something else. I got people sending me text messages right now with some more. I call these the church announcements, y'all. So let me get them out because this is exciting. This is exciting. We want to invite everyone this coming Tuesday and every Tuesday this month on Instagram for IG Live follow the page Historically Black Sense. Follow Historically Black Sense on Instagram. And every Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Dana Kent, who's our VP for membership, who was here earlier. Thank you, Dana. She was there. She's going to be there. Some of our pre-alumni is going to be there. Some of our young alums, some of our other alumni are going to be there talking about the whole idea about life after commencement or life before commencement and what you can be doing to get involved, get engaged, stay active, all about recruitment, fundraising, and advocacy, how to support our member institutions, and how to be a great advocate for HBCUs across the country. And finally, if you want to support UNCF and you like to go shopping, yes, Burlington is doing a special thing. So if you shop at Burlington, listen, Burlington is pleased to announce we have a new partnership with Burlington as a part of their continued commitment to embracing diversity, equity, and inclusion. Now through May 10th, customers can donate $1 or more at checkout to help make higher education a reality for students across the nation. Again, you can go to burlington.com, UNCF, to learn more about that, I'm going to drop information about that in the chat as well, so you can learn more. Yes, Dana did say yes. Edward Waters was the winner of the HBCU trivia game last year with the college presidents. And so, yes. So with that, I'm not going to hold you any longer. I'm going to get out the way. Again, don't forget to go to the link. Thank you, National Pre-Alumni Council. Kudos. Congratulations. I am looking for, what am I looking for? Listen, we about to go out of here with a party, with a purpose. You know, usually on my other show called HBC Alumni House Party, I open the show and I close the show with this phenomenal song. It talks about my HBCU is better than yours. At the end of the day, we are all still family. I know we have our rivalries, whether you're from the SWAC or the MEAC or the CIAA. It doesn't even matter, because at the end of the day, we are still family. Listen, remember, a mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. Kudos and congratulations as we celebrate our 75 years as the National Alumni Council, where we have been stronger together because we have been standing united to support UNCF in all of our efforts. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us and being a part of this production, this show today, and all of that great things. We will hope to see you next time, same place, and hopefully we'll be able to provide you with some more great content. Until then, we'll see you later, and bye-bye.
HBCU, stand up. Like Jefferson. Hey, go. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Either from the SWAC or the MEAC. Come on. The CIAA or the SEAC. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're family. They're from the SWAC, from the MEAC, the CIAA or the SEAC. Come on, y'all. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're still family. Hey. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better. You can be from the SWAC, from the MEAC, the CIAA, or the SEAC. At the end of the day, we got your back because we're family. We're family, family. From the SWAC, from the MEAC, the CIAA, or the SEAC. It don't matter where you're coming from, because we are still family. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Come on. But we still family. Remember to rep your HBC.